I want to get your thoughts on this convoy. The satellite images coming from eastern Ukraine showing that a new convoy is formed. This one's roughly 8 miles long in comparison to the 40-mile-long convoy we discussed just a few weeks ago that the Russians had outside of Kyiv. What stands out to you from this new intelligence?
Well, what I see, Boris, are a lot of trucks moving with self-propelled grenade launchers, artillery pieces. So it looks to me as if the Russians are actually making good on their claim that they're going to be moving into the east. So where these pictures were taken is east of Kharkiv. That means that they're going down into the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, the parts of those regions that Ukraine still controls, and they're going to try to take the east. And that is, clearly what they're doing. It's going to be interesting to see if the Russians move up from the south as well. If they do that, that's a clear effort to encircle Ukrainian forces that are in the east. So the Ukrainians need to be very careful at this point and watch the Russians to see what they're doing in that regard. But having said that, these columns are also good targets, and the Ukrainians will need to exercise, the same kind of discipline, the same kind of capacity to handle intelligence, and then work on that intelligence and operationalize it. And I think they'll be able to, cause some damage to those Russian convoys.
Yeah, there is expected to be intense fighting in the eastern part of Ukraine, especially as we get closer to May 9th and Victory Day, this historic moment for the Russian military's history, something that Vladimir Putin undoubtedly wants to celebrate and tout with some kind of victory in Ukraine. I think we have Simon back. Simon, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you well.
Yeah, I just wanted to get your assessment of what it's like for the residents right now in Bucha. Were you able to speak to folks that stuck around when the Russians were there? Are people planning to leave? And what of anyone who might have come back and found whatever the Russians left behind?
People are coming back. So we just attended a church service. It's Sunday morning here. So there was a church service in the church that was the site of a mass grave in the churchyard. They've since exhumed those bodies and given them a proper burial. The priest told us that he's been able to come out of hiding. He was in hiding here in Bucha throughout the Russian occupation. But his congregation is reassembling, coming out of their cellars, bunkers, basements, and trying to get back to some kind of normal life, going to church, getting in contact with loved ones. So it's going to be a very long process of recovery and healing, but it's starting now with the Russians gone.
Yeah, hard to imagine what a normal life looks like after we see some of the images that we've been playing from the area that you're in. Simon Schuster, Colonel Cedric Layton, we appreciate you both. Thank you for the perspective and time.